Hello ninjas, super excited to be training with you here today. Before we get started, let's make sure that you have your full uniform on. Gi, top, hands, belt. You're gonna need your gloves today. You're gonna need an assistant, and you're gonna need a big pillow or a big target just like this if you have that at home, okay? So team, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. Go grab all of that stuff. Ready? Go. All right, team, we're gonna get started. Everyone, natural stance. And attention, sir. Everyone, spread your feet down. Put your fist down. Cover your fist. Bring your feet together. And bow. Take your hands, place them right behind your back, and repeat after me. Say, to build true confidence, I must have knowledge in my mind, honesty in my heart, and strength in my body. Feet together there, sharks, and bow. All right, team, put those hands underneath your chin. Start jogging in place a little bit. We're gonna work on balance today. Everyone say balance. All right, team, so we're working on physical balance and mental balance. 2 ways to keep physical balance: hands up and eyes focused. Everyone say hands up, eyes focused. All right, team, we have Miss Danielle coming in to help us today. So Miss Danielle, you're in here. So you're just gonna happen there, team. We're gonna do our warm-up. You are going to, for 20 seconds, Miss Danielle, shuffle back and forth, 3 shuffles to stay in the camera. Everyone's gonna follow Miss Danielle, shuffling on the sides of your feet, and start going. Just like Miss Danielle, back and forth, keeping your hands underneath your chin, staying on the balls of your feet there, ninjas, just back and forth for 20 seconds. Keeping that heart rates up so we're feeling strong, feeling ready. Halfway there, almost there. And time. Now this time there, sharks, when you shuffle to your right, when you get all the way to your right, you're going to lift up that left leg and hold it for 5 seconds. Same thing when you shuffle to the left, you're going to lift up that right leg for 5 seconds in a chamber and hold it. All right, and I'll count for you. Ready? So Miss Danielle, everyone follow Miss Danielle and shuffle. And then lift that chamber up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shuffle to the left. Lift up that leg. 1, 2. Keep those hands up. 3, 4, 5. And shuffle to the right. Lift up. 1, 2. Great balance, Miss Danielle. 3, 4, 5. Shuffle to the left. And lift up that leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and to the right. Lift up that leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the center, Miss Danielle. This time there, ninjas, you are going to squat down like a frog. So Miss Danielle's going to come right in the center here. She's going to squat down like a frog. Excellent. Now from here, Miss Danielle, all you're going to do is stick your right leg out to the side. And then you're going to balance for 5 seconds, ninjas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. And then you're going to bring that right leg back in and put your left leg out there, ninjas. And balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice, team. You're going to have 20 seconds to do that back and forth. You're going to follow Miss Danielle just like that, back and forth, 5 seconds. Really working on the balance. All right, Miss Danielle, back in that position.
Yes, sir.
Ready? And start it out. Rolling out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And switch. Good catch, Miss Danielle.
Thank you, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then switch. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time. All right there, ninjas. Give yourselves a hand. All right, so ninjas, right where you are, lock it up.
Locked up, sir.
All right, so team, today we're working on balance. Everybody say balance.
Balance.
Now we have physical balance, we have mental balance. Physical balance, our team, we keep our hands up and our eyes focused at action so we can do our kicks and our punches and everything without falling down. Just like we did with our warm-up there, we did a lot of tricky things without falling down. So, what we're going to move on to right now is one of my favorite kicks. It's called a side kick. Can everyone say side kick?
Side kick.
So, side kick is because your body is sideways and your foot's going to be sideways, and that's why it's called a side kick. So I want everyone to take your feet, put them out in front of you. And I want everyone to roll to your side. And I want everyone to take your left hand and put it up by your chin. And now I want you to take the top leg, the leg on top closest to the ceiling, and I want you to bring your knee into your nose like you're trying to smell your knee. And then I want you to push the bottom part of your foot out, just like me and Miss Danielle, with your heel out and toes flexed behind you. And you're going to say, Asa!
Asa!
Now look at your toes there, team. Are they facing that way? Is your heel poking out just like mine? This is your heel. Awesome. You're going to take that knee, you're going to bend it back in towards your nose, and you're going to put it back down. Let's do that again. Lift that knee into your nose. Push out and say, Asa!
Asa!
Check your toes, ninjas. Assistants, help them out. Pulling their toes back, striking with the bottom part of their heel. Pull it back in, and then back down. One more time, ninjas. Ready? Lift that knee in for a nice chamber. Smell your knee. Woo! Push that foot out. Say, Asa!
Asa!
Check those toes. Check that heel. Nice. Rechamber that in and put it back down. All right, ninjas, sit like black belts. We've done it now just like that. So now we're going to stand up and try it. So here's what's going to happen. I want everyone to stand up super tall. Assistants, they're going to need your help for this. They're going to really need help with the balance part. So here's what you're going to do there, Sharks. If you have a couch or a chair near you, you can use that. Miss Danielle's going to use the Wave Master here, and I'm going to move this bag here for you. So, ninjas, what you're going to do is you're going to put your right leg behind you. You're going to put your hands up. And Miss Danielle, I'm going to have you just like this. So your right hand's going to be, or your left hand's going to be against the bag. Your right hand's going to be up by your chin. And you're going to be kind of kicking on an angle here. So go ahead. Awesome. So, team, just like Miss Danielle, here's what's going to happen. You're going to chamber up that front leg. And what I want you to do before you chamber it, ninjas, I want you to chamber that knee all the way across your body to the hip that is closest to that chair or that couch that you're on right now. So ready? You're leaning against it. You're going to lift your knee all the way across your body, just like Miss Danielle. Perfect. And you're going to say, chamber.
Chamber.
Put it back. And chamber.
Chamber.
Put it back. Nice. And chamber.
Chamber.
Put it back. Now there, ninjas, you're going to chamber it up and you're going to push your foot out and you're going to flex your toes back and you're going to say Asa when you do that kick. Ready? Chamber.
Chamber.
Asa.
Asa.
And then rechamber.
Rechamber.
And then back down. All right, ninjas, let's do it again. Ready? Chamber.
Chamber.
Asa.
Asa.
Rechamber.
Rechamber.
And back down. One more time, ninjas, following Miss Danielle, just like this. Chamber.
Chamber.
Asa.
Asa.
Back down. Excellent. All right, so ninjas, here's what's going to happen. You're going to lean against that Wave Master or that couch or that chair that you have at home. And assistants, I want you to grab that pillow or that big slammer bag that you have at home. And here's what's going to happen, ninjas. The assistants are going to hold the bag right in front here. And you're still going to lean against that chair or that couch. And you're going to have 20 seconds. And all you have to do is do those side kicks, hitting with the heel part of your foot into that pillow. And you're just going to practice that for the next 20 seconds. All right, so Miss Danielle, can you show us what it looks like hitting the bag?
Asa.
Nice. And you know, assistants at home, let's make sure that we're not holding the pillow right in front of our belly because we're going to feel really silly in a couple seconds. Let's make sure we hold it kind of against the side of our body. Our head is away. And then we're trying to really kind of look at what they're doing with their foot. Second thing in their assistants, we might have to kind of go on our knee. That way we can kind of get at their level. It should be at their belt level. It shouldn't be reaching up too high. All right, 20 seconds there, ninjas. Still using that couch or that chair for balance. And go.
Asa. Asa.
That's one.
Asa.
Nice contact, Miss Danielle.
Asa.
Remember, keep those hands up at home there, ninjas. Eyes focused.
Asa.
It's going to help with your balance.
Asa.
I want
Asa.
to hear your asas just like Miss Danielle over here.
Asa.
Striking with that heel.
Asa.
Excellent. Keep it going. You got it.
Asa. Asa.
One more.
Asa.
All right, time. All right, so ninjas, I have a balance challenge for you. When I say challenge, you're going to say bring it on. Ready? Challenge?
Bring it on.
Here's what's going to happen. Now we're not going to use that Weight Master for balance. Okay? So remember, working on balance, physical balance means that we need to do two things to keep that, right? How do we keep that here at action? Physical balance. We keep what up and our what focused. Miss Dina, do you remember?
Yes, sir. Hands up, eyes focused.
All right, so team at home, hands up, eyes focused. This time, assistants, same thing. You're going to hold that target, but this time your ninja is going to not use anything to balance. They're going to try to balance their own bodies. So their hands are up, their eyes focused on that pillow or that target that you have at home. So Miss Dion's going to get in her guarding stance.
Oh, yeah.
Just like that. So ninjas, or assistants, let's make sure we don't hold the target or pillow too high because then our ninjas are going to be struggling to kind of have their balance. So Miss Danielle, you're going to have 20 seconds keeping your belly sideways, lifting that leg super high, and then pushing your foot out. So show everyone your great balance, Miss Danielle.
Yes, sir. Asa.
Just like that, they're ninjas, all right? So ready, Miss Danielle, move in just a little bit more. 20 seconds, ninjas, of practice time. Ready, and go.
Asa.
Good work, Miss Danielle, keeping those
Asa.
hands up.
Asa.
Great focus, Miss Danielle. Really
Asa.
good balance.
Asa. Asa. Asa.
Keep kicking there, ninjas. You got it.
Asa.
Keep those hands up.
Asa.
Assistants, make sure their
Asa.
belly is sideways.
Asa.
Nice, Miss Danielle, keeping those hands up.
Asa.
Excellent.
Asa.
Almost there, Sharks.
Asa. 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 Asa.
Time. All right, ninjas. So after we work on our balance with our sidekick, we now want to work on some downward blocks because then we have to create a really cool combination. So here's what's going to happen. Miss Danielle, you're going to get in your guarding stance. Oh yeah!
Aya.
So now, team, I want you to pretend like someone's coming in with that sidekick, right? They're trying to kind of kick us right in the side here, right? So you're going to take your front hand there, team. You're going to make a nice tight fist. You're going to put your thumb right underneath where your fingers fold, right here. And then you're going to put it right at your chin here. And what you're going to do is you're actually going to bring it across from your right ear. So your left hand is going to come across from your right ear. And you're going to bring it down towards the ground. And you're going to say asa. And then you're going to bring it back up. And you're going to block that side kick. When I say go, bring it from your right ear down towards the ground and say asa, bring it back up. Ready? Go!
Asa.
And go!
Asa.
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 One more time, ninjas, go!
Asa.
Nice. So now, ninjas, here's what's going to happen. Assistants, you're going to grab that pillow. You're going to have a little bit of fun here. So Miss Danielle's going to face me. She's going to get a guard stance.
Aya.
What's going to happen there, team, is I'm going to bring this pillow up like this. And the assistants, you're going to do the same thing. Bring it up towards your ninja's hip, their left hip, the one hip, the hip that's in front. And you ninjas are going to do that downward block to clear it away and protect yourself and say asa. Watch Miss Danielle do it right now. Ready? And go.
Asa.
Just like that. All right? So, ninjas, you're going to do it for 20 seconds. Get in that guarding stance. Hands are up. Ready to go. Eyes are focused. And 20 seconds of black belt practice time. Go!
Asa. 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 Asa.
Now, assistants, if they're getting onto the groove that you're grooving at, you a little bit slower. Kind of trick them a little bit.
Asa.
Right? Don't let them know you're coming.
Asa. 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 Asa.
Keep those eyes focused, ninja, so you don't miss it.
Asa. 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 Asa.
Time. All right, so ninjas, great work with that. So now that we have our downward block and our side kick, we can put them together to make an ultimate combination. So here's what's going to happen. Assistants, you're going to grab that pillow again. Ninjas, you're going to put your hands up, belly sideways, and say, "Aya!"
Aya.
So you're going to start with that side kick there, ninjas, okay? So you're going to do that side kick, and you're going to say the word soup. And then you're going to block down with your downward block and say asa. All right, so we're going to watch Miss Danielle do it first, and then you're going to get some black belt practice time. So ready? Miss Danielle's hands are up. She's going to do that side kick and say soup.
Soup.
Then she's going to just do that downward block and say
Asa.
excellent. And now, assistants, I'm just simply extending my arm out so they can do that downward block on the target. You can do the same thing with the pillow. You just kind of push the pillow towards them so they can block something. But remember, to keep you as safe, assistants, make sure your belly is sideways and it's right against your side here. All right, so ninjas, hands are up, eyes are focused, really working on that balance. Ready? 20 seconds, and go!
Soup. Asa.
Excellent, Miss Danielle.
Soup. Asa.
Nice.
Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa.
Good work.
Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup.
Keep
Asa.
those hands up there, ninjas.
Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa.
Time. All right, ninjas. That was a fantastic combination. So right now, their team, Miss Danielle's going to take us through our lesson of the week. So real quick, I'm going to get out of the shot here. Everyone lock it up.
What's up, sir? Awesome. So, lesson of the week, everyone say balance.
Balance.
There are two kinds of balances, so mental and physical. Everyone say mental balance.
Mental balance.
That means that we don't get angry or lose our temper or have a meltdown if we don't get our way. So when we feel upset or angry, it's sometimes really hard to communicate how we are really feeling to our mom and dad. So when we feel like we're going to get to that point, there is something that we can do. We can take a cool down. Everyone say, I need to take a cool down.
I need to take a cool down.
And take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. And do it again. Hold it, and take a deep breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. Hold it for a few seconds and deep breath. Good. Didn't that feel so much better?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. So the other kind of balance is physical balance. Everyone say physical balance.
Physical balance.
Now, physical balance is what we practiced today in our warm-up, doing all of those tricky moves without falling down. Our physical balance helps us play sports like skiing, skating, soccer, and even riding your bike. Awesome job.
Thank you, Miss
All
Danielle.
yours, Mr. M.
All right, so Miss Danielle, I'm going to send you away. AB,
See ya.
you're out of here. Ninjas, we're going to practice my favorite kata, Ninja Power. So you guys are going to follow me, and I have some balance challenges for you guys for the kata. So I want everyone to stand up, natural stance, looking strong, back straight, head is up. Ready? Attention, sir. Nice power there, team. Ready? Action kata, Ninja Power, bow, horse stance. Bend those knees back and straight, arms are chambered just like me. Ready? Up, in, out, touch, down, back, asa, guarding stance, jab, cross, front kick, feet together, bow, chamber that left hand, ready? Ninja, power, rocks, thumbs up. Oh yeah. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, so ninjas, this time, we're gonna put a little balance challenge spin on it. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna follow me, just like follow the leader. Now your stance. Attention! Sir, nice. Ready? Action kata. Ninja power. Bow. This time, ninjas, I want you to lift up one leg and chamber those arms. Eyes focused on me. Ready? Up. In. Out. Touch. Down. Back. Asa. Nice. Ready? Guarding stance. Jab. Cross. Front kick. Feet together. Bow. Chamber that left hand. Ninja. Power. Rocks. Oh yeah. Ninjas, that was wonderful balance. Give yourself a round of applause. All right, so remember, Team Ninjas, if you're feeling yourself wobbling all over the place, great way to protect yourself from falling down is keeping your eyes on something in front of you that's not moving, right? So if that's me, or if that's like, one of those little trinkets on the table that you have in front of you, whatever it might be, you're gonna find something to kind of stare at. All right, so let's do it again there, team, from the beginning. Everyone's gonna follow me. We're gonna do the other leg this time. We're gonna lift the other leg up to practice our balance on that side. Ready? Action kata. Ninja power. Bow. Lift up that left leg this time. Chamber those arms in. Eyes are focused on something in front of you. Ready? Up. In. Out. Touch. You can do it there, team. Down. Back. Asa. Nice. Guarding stance. Jab. Cross. Front kick. Feet together. Bow. Chamber that left hand. Ninja. Power. Rocks. Oh yeah. Give yourselves a round of applause again. Great balance there, ninjas. All right, so up next with our finisher, you're going to need your gloves. So let's put our gloves on there, team. Now, if you don't have gloves there, team, you can reach out to your online instructor and you can ask them how you can get really awesome, cool gloves at Action. So here's what's going to happen. Assistants, you're going to take that pillow, you're going to put it down on the floor, just like that. Ninjas, watch me. You're going to put your hands up. I'm going to say go. I'm going to say shuffle. And you're going to shuffle around your bag. And you're circling around like a shark circling its prey. And you're going to circle. And then when I say go, you're going to sit on top of your bag, mounting it just like me. And you're going to start punching it. Asa, 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 asa. Over and over and over. And then when I say shuffle again, you're going to go back to those shuffles. Ready there, ninjas? Hands are up. And start shuffling. Keeping those hands up there, team. Just circling that pillow. Keep it going. Keep it, stay on the balls of your feet. And go! Mount that bag, start punching. Asa, 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 asa. Back to shuffling. You got it, team. Stay on the balls of your feet. Uh-oh, we're switching directions. There we go, ninjas. You got it. Staying balanced, staying straight with your backs. Keep going. And go! Mount that bag, start punching. Asa, 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 asa. Asa, 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 asa. Keep going, ninjas. Don't give up. Asa, 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 asa. Asa, asa, asa. Back up, start shuffling. Almost there, ninjas. Keep it going, and switch directions. Almost there, and go! Mount that bag, start punching. Asa, 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 asa. Asa, 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 asa. Asa, 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 asa. Time! Give yourselves a round of applause. Nice work there, ninjas. All right, so now, take your pillow, put it on the side. Right where you are, lock it up. Lock it up, sir. So ninjas, we worked on our balance today. We worked on mental balance, we worked on physical balance. So, your homework is, for this class, is you have to send your online instructor 3 of those combinations we did earlier with the side kick and downward block. Assistants, you don't have to hold a target for this. You can do it right in the air, so that way you can record it for them. If there's 2 assistants in the household, of course you can do that so they can hit something. But if you only have 1 assistant, just record it, and they can do it all in the air. So let's just go through that combination again there, team. So everyone stand up super tall. Guarding stance, oh yeah! So you're in your guarding stance there, ninjas. Your belly is sideways, your right leg is back, your hands are up, your eyes are focused on in front of you. You're gonna take that front leg there, team. You're gonna lift up that knee for that chamber. You're gonna push out and say, Asa. And then you're gonna do a downward block and say Asa. So we're actually gonna say Supasa this time. So we'll do that again, so ready? So that side kick's gonna come all the way back for that chamber. Push that foot out and say, Soup. And then downward block, Asa. Just like that. One more time. Lift up that knee all the way back. Push your foot out. Soup. Downward block. Asa. 3 combos. And then send it to your online instructor so they can send you a video back. Ninjas, you guys rocked it today. I'm super proud of you. I want everyone natural stance. Attention. Sir. Nice. Everyone relax stance. Did you guys work hard today? Did you guys have fun? Everyone repeat after me with pride. Say, we are Black Belt School. We're dedicated. Motivated. We're on a quest to be our best. Feet together there, ninjas, and bow. Have a great rest of your day.